Welcome to Liberty High School course registration for the 2022-23 school year. Today we will be discussing how to register for courses and plan for next school year. If you have any questions after today's presentation, you will be able to access the information on the counseling webpage. Please make sure you know who your counselor is and feel free to ask us any specific questions you may have regarding course registration. If you would like to schedule an appointment, please click on the link next to your counselor to schedule an appointment. Walk-in appointments will not be taken, but please feel free to email your counselor if you feel like they would be able to answer your question through email. A total of 310 credits are required for graduation. The minimum graduation plan is outlined on the left-hand side. This plan includes 4 years of English, 3 years of social studies, 3 years of math, and 3 years of science. The physical education requirement is 4 trimesters within the 4 years. If you plan on going to a 4-year university, you should consider the plan on the right. These are the college-bound recommendations. This plan includes 4 years of all core classes, including world language, in addition to the minimum requirements outlined on the left.
The 4-year planning worksheet can be found on page 5 of the program of studies. This helps outline required courses throughout your 4 years of high school. An electronic version of the 2022-23 program of studies can be found on our school counseling webpage in the registration tab for you to review. Unique to Liberty is the Honors Diploma. If you meet the following requirements, then you will be recognized at graduation with an Honors Diploma medal. The Honors Diploma requirements are very similar to the college-bound requirements. Course-wise, students need to take 4 years or 60 credits of core classes with 3 years of world language. Same as the standard graduation requirements, you must complete PE, health, and personal finance requirements. A common question we get is, do academic PE waivers count for the Honors Diploma? The answer is yes, waivers still apply. Next, you will notice you must take at least 1 trimester of either a Family and Consumer Science, Industrial Tech, or Business class. Personal finance will not count as the business class. Lastly, you must take 1 trimester of a fine art. The second component of the Honors Diploma regards AP and exams. Students will need to complete an AP class in each core area, along with participating in the spring exam. There is not a minimum score needed, you just need to take the exam. Then students would need to complete 2 additional AP classes and exams. Lastly, you will notice there is a GPA and qualifying ACT or SAT score requirement. If you are interested in pursuing the Honors Diploma, there are Honors Diploma trackers available on the counseling website. The Iowa City Program of Studies is now available on the Liberty Counseling website and has been emailed to students as well. The Program of Studies book includes course descriptions, graduation requirements, NCAA, financial aid info, college options, and more. This is an example of one of the course description pages. As you will see, we offer a lot of classes, 22 pages of course descriptions. Take some time and review your options. You may not be aware of some classes we offer if you just sign up for what your friend is taking. You may notice that some classes in the book are specific to a certain high school. For example, here Ceramics 2 says it is only offered at West and Liberty. This book is printed in October and sometimes changes occur after. Our best recommendation is to refer to your registration form and then refer to the program of studies. If a class is on the registration form, we are prepared to offer the class if there is enough student request. Next, please notice that some classes have a prereq. A prereq is a class that you need to complete before taking another class. Prereqs are good to be aware of for future planning. For example, if in the future you want to take AP Chemistry, the prereq for this class is Chem Honors.
Following the course descriptions and starting on page 29 of the program of studies are individual pages of the 18 career pathways. These pages can be helpful with your future post-secondary planning. These pages show the college training needed for some careers within the pathway, along with job titles and salary. What I really like about these pages is if you go to the very bottom of the page, you will see a list of electives we offer that would be helpful to take if you're interested in that certain pathway. In the registration email attached, you will find a grade level registration form. You will not need to turn this form in, however, it will be beneficial to use as you plan your courses for next year. You will need to choose at least 1 course from the shaded boxes, excluding to be seniors. These are your core requirements. Starting in the second column, you will notice year-long elective options, and in the last column in the back of the form contain trimester electives. Please also take some time to review the key to know that if a class has a prerequisite, NCAA approved, or a teacher recommendation is required. Check out the course description and the program of study to learn more. On Wednesday, January 19th, you should bring your registration form to all of your classes. On this day, each of your teachers will help you register through Infinite Campus for next year's classes in that department. On the junior and senior forms, there's a box to indicate an AM or PM academy. If you're interested in learning more about taking a Kirkwood Academy or earning college credit during high school, be sure to stay awake for the Kirkwood Academy screencast following this presentation. Lastly, as a reminder, study halls will be automatically assigned if you do not request a full academic schedule. Freshmen and sophomores are allowed to have one study hall per trimester. If you are a junior or senior next year and in good academic standing, juniors are able to have one open and seniors are able to have two opens. For your convenience, we've added a worksheet on the back of the registration sheet that will help you keep track of the courses that you are selecting and know if you have room for more classes in your schedule. Sophomores and juniors must have at least 6 classes scheduled each trimester, and seniors must have at least 5. Please make sure to select alternative electives as well, in the off chance that you don't get into your first choice electives. Counselors will utilize your alternative electives, which will help ensure that you are placed in classes that you select. Also, please be mindful in selecting your courses. Class offerings and selections are based on how students enroll in Infinite Campus, and should you change your mind later on, there isn't a guarantee that a course will be available. Again, registration will take place in each of your classes on January 19th, so please be sure to bring your completed registration form to class that day as you enter selections into Infinite Campus. I want to take a few moments to clarify the PE waiver that is available to students. State and district policies require that students complete 1 trimester of PE each year. Students who take 7 classes each trimester do qualify for an academic PE waiver. Additionally, seniors who participate in sports during a school year may receive a PE waiver. All underclassmen who do not qualify for an academic PE waiver will have to take a PE class during the school year. Before or after school lifting does not fulfill the PE requirement. We ask coaches to provide recommendations for their athletes.
Athlete PE recommendations. We have asked coaches in the past of PE recommendations. This table will show you which PE class and during which trimester the coaches recommend fulfilling your PE requirements. If you don't see your sport on the list or have questions, please see your coach regarding their recommendation. For example, volleyball players, since your season is during first trimester, Coach Dolson recommends taking team and rec activities, lifestyle or ultimate fitness during trimester 2, or a PE performance class during third trimester. Just a couple of additional notes. Baseball players should especially try to register for performance PE during third trimester, and boys cross-country runners who aren't participating in a spring sport could fulfill their PE requirement during third trimester as well. ICCSD online open enrollment for the 2022-2023 school year. An email went out on January 5th to all students and parents in the ICCSD school district. Within this email, specific directions were given on how to enroll and guarantee a spot in the online program next year. You should note, the request for specific AM or PM part-time enrollment will not be honored. The district is requesting a full-time, full-year commitment to the online program. This means switching from online to on-site or on-site to online throughout the year will not be allowed for next year. If the ICCSD online program is something that you want to sign up for, please be sure to talk to your family and fill out that form by January 16th. Important dates. As we finish up our presentation today, just a few important dates and reminders. Students, a copy of the registration sheet has been sent to your student email. We would encourage students to communicate with their teachers about recommendations for courses to take if they are looking at different options. All students will be registering in their classes on Wednesday, January 19th.
Students will have the opportunity to log in during each class to register for the next year. Registration is done electronically through Infinite Campus. To give students and families an opportunity to make adjustments, we will leave the online registration open until Thursday, February 3rd, so that adjustments and requests can be made. Any questions? Schedule a counselor meeting. Please look at the slides above for specific information. Thank you for listening, and just a reminder, if you want to schedule an appointment, contact your counselor and use the information to book an appointment. Thank you all so much for listening, and have a great day.